Radio. This is the weekly music podcast where every week we take a different band, different artist, and we break down one of their records. We get into music, lyrics, how it was made, and everything in between. My name is Tyler, and way out there, hundreds of miles away, is Jeff. While you're listening, go to Spotify, Apple Podcasts, give us 5 stars. If you're watching on YouTube, you smash that subscribe button. That's what the kids say, dude. And yeah, that's all I have for the boring intro. One thing we forgot to do on the rankings episode is to get into our top 10, or just go through our top 10 favorite Tyler, the Creator songs, because that's who we're doing this week. So let's do that real quick, and then we'll get into the album of the week, Don't Tap the Glass. So what's top 10, worst to best? Go.
Balloon from Chromacopia featuring Dutchie. Hey Jane, which I talked about. Sweet, I thought you wanted yada yada yada. I talked about that one. Judge Judy, you hated that one for some fucking reason.
I didn't really like that one.
That's fine. Big Poe from Don't Tap the Glass. Noid, like you're noiding me. I'm getting noid from Chromacopia.
So annoying. I'm getting noid.
I'm getting noid. Don't noid me. What's good from Igor? Mamanim from Don't Tap the Glass, and then Ratata from Chromacopia, and then my favorite song, I See You Again, featuring Kali Uchis in a very, very early day for her.
Nice.
That's wild. This song does not make it your top 10, dude. This song is so fucking good.
It's the way she goes. I'm gonna preface this by saying I'm new to Tyler, the Creator, and I do like his new record a lot. So a good chunk of these songs are from the new record. So my number 10 is Lumberjack from Call Me If You... Call Me... What's the fucking name of the record?
Call Me If You Get Lost.
Call Me If You Get Lost. Number 9 is 911, Mr. Lonely from Flower Boy. Number 8, What's Good from Igor. Number 7, The Brown Stains from Cherry Bomb. Number 6, Don't You Worry Baby from Don't Tap the Glass. Number 5, Stop Playing With Me from Don't Tap the Glass. Number 4, Sugar on My Tongue from Don't Tap the Glass. Number 3 is Domo 23 from Wolf. And then 2 and 1, both from Tap the Glass, Big Poe and Ring Ring Ring. So there you go. Favorite Tyler, the Creator songs. Right there, my top 10. Whatever. I'm an amateur. I don't care. I'll admit it. This is not the best playlist, but it's my favorite playlist.
You've not had a best playlist since we've been doing these top 10s.
Oh, okay. That's wrong, dude.
I don't make the rules, dude.
Yeah, we are doing Tyler, the Creator, Don't Tap the Glass. His newest record from this year, 2025, came out a few months ago. And I really wanted to do this record because when I first heard it, well, you told me to listen. You told me to put it on. You're like, you probably really like this record. I said, yeah, whatever. I don't really care too much about Tyler, the Creator, but I'll check it out. I fucking loved it. So I guess that's like kind of my first impressions too. But anyway, let's get into your origin story with Tyler, the Creator, and then we'll get into first impressions and then bangers, stinkers from the record, and then go from there. So what do you got? Origin story, go.
My origin story was See You Again, that song featuring Kali Uchis. I heard that song and was like, holy fuck, this is a really good, like a really good kind of like Kid Cudi-esque kind of song. Like I like it's catchy. It's got a good, female like lead singing the harms, but then Tyler's goofy on it and it's fun and he sings. I'm like, yeah, it sounds fine on record or whatever. But then I kind of like forgot about Tyler, the Creator entirely. And then we started collecting vinyl. I bought Igor early on from a kid in the parking lot at BJ's when I was going to BJ's with Sloan.
So shady.
Yeah, no, he was selling a bunch of like stuff, and they're all $10 a piece. And I saw Igor's. Yeah, I knew what that is because I thought that Igor had that "See You Again" song on it.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I bought it. I probably would have bought it anyway, but I don't remember anything else I bought from that kid. But I still have the Igor. And then Igor was like, "Holy fuck, this is really, really good. I like this a lot." And then ever since then, I listened to anything he puts out new, and I went back and listened to all the old stuffs. And then early on when we collected too, the first record store day we did, that was like a big deal for us, where we actually wanted something, but they repressed Cherry Bomb in some capacity, like the instrumentals or something like that. And it sold out
double album thing.
Sold out like instantly, and it was going for massive money on the secondary market. And like that was the first time we were like, "Holy shit, dude! People are terrible at collecting vinyl." And that was our first introduction to scalpers in the vinyl realm. But yeah, that's my history with Tyler, the Creator. See You Again.
All right, with Tyler, the Creator, I've always known about him. I've always seen the album covers, whether it was online or once we started collecting, saw all that stuff. But the handful of songs I've heard over the years, it just never really stuck with me. I just thought, oh, this is cool, it's fine, but it's not really my thing. And then I saw him on Adult Swim a couple times, like little clips from Adult Swim. I remember that, those floating around online. And whatever, he's funny. Like, he has some like funny ass videos. And we were talking just before this, the waffle video. Dude, the waffle video is so goddamn.
Waffle video is
funny.
Wild. Like
Oh
from
my
the
God.
get-go.
Yeah.
Like from the get-go. Like, please stop. Let me finish.
It goes like this. This hand.
Yeah, it goes like this. Yeah, that video is wild. He is really fucking funny.
Yeah,
because he's just like a dude, man. He's just like a dude, bro. He just wants to hang out and do hood rat stuff with his friends. That's it.
Oh my God. Yeah, he is very funny. But yeah, musically, I never got into it. And it honestly wasn't until the new record came out where I sat down, listened to one of his records, and it was the new record, Don't Tap the Glass. And I just thought, damn, dude, this shit is fucking, it's amazing. It's so goddamn good. But I never wanted to sit down and listen to all of his records. So that's why I proposed doing this record this week. And that's why we ranked all the records. And go listen to the rankings episode if you want to hear us talk about the other albums. But yeah, that's my origin story. Honestly, is really the new album. That was the first album I listened to in its entirety. So
It's good.
there you go. So the first impressions. What do you got on Don't Tap the Glass?
I mean, Don't Tap the Glass. So he had teased songs while he was on tour for Chromacopia, and releasing a new album while you're on tour for your latest album, and he put so much time and effort into that tour to make it big and extravagant, is wild. Is normally like suicide, right? It's like, okay, but this record's not going to sell. No one's going to fucking buy it. And his reaction is like, I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't care. And like and again, the Zane Lowe interview, he was like, I don't give a shit. He's like, when I'm on my deathbed, when I'm fucking 85 or 95, whatever it is, am I gonna look back and like, oh, I'm so glad I didn't release that album on the tour for Chromacopia? He's like, no, I don't give a fuck. He's like, all I wanted to do was make a record that me and my boys would want to listen to, and I want to just talk shit and say a bunch of inside jokes and just have a good time.
Mm-hmm.
And like, does that record make for like the best Tyler record? Like, yeah, it fucking could. It's, I don't know. Like, this record's insane. Like he just threw this out, right? Like just nonchalant. Like, yeah, I'm gonna make another record real quick, just something fun. And like, this is it. Like, this is why. This is insanity. This is like LMFAO kind of level. This is turned to the max. This is crazy. Perfect party record.
Yeah, I mean, kind of the first impressions with me, it's wild. It came out 9 months, I believe, after Chromacopia. Like, I mean, he was on tour, but yeah, 9 months after that, the last album came out. That's a wild move for somebody who's as popular as he is, successful as he is. Bands and artists don't do this. They go through a whole touring cycle, at least a year and a half, at least, before they even hop back into the studio. But this dude did it 9 months. I mean, a lot of rock bands do it, I get it, but not in this realm at all. So that's super fucking rad. And like you said, this record, dude, it's a banger through and through. I mean, even if you don't agree that it may not be his best record, like I do, you can't deny that this is just a really, really well-crafted pop record with a lot of R&B, a lot of soul, but it's mostly a pop, electro-pop record. That's what it is. I think it's fucking incredible. I think this record is incredible. That's my first impression.
That's all it is. That's all he wanted it to be. And like lyrically, he's like, dude, it's just, like he said multiple times, this is just shit that I say with my friends. This is stuff that I think they would think is funny, and I put it onto a record. And it's just supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be played and continuous. It's just supposed to just like have a good time with it.
Yeah. And one thing that's so cool about him is, we talked about it on the rankings, but he does almost everything in house. Yeah, there are some songs where he has other writers and producers, but that's only because they're on the song, like they're featured on the song.
Yeah.
But otherwise, he does everything. He's the producer. He creates the beats. And most of the stuff you hear is not sampled. A lot of it is him, on the keyboard and just doing. He's like, dude, the guy's fucking talented. Like that. Do you remember that thing I sent you a few days ago of him fucking around on the keyboard playing all that?
Oh yeah.
Stuff? That was like some Dick Hyman shit that he was doing.
Yeah.
It was really cool. So I mean, the guy, the guy's fucking talented as hell. He really, really is.
He's
Yeah.
he's a music nerd. He likes a lot of music. He likes to listen to a lot of music, and he likes to just like dick around and make sounds, right? And so, I don't know, when you're on tour constantly and you have like dope equipment and you're just kind of bored in between performances and you're on travel day or whatever it is, and you're just goofing around because he's still young, and so he still has like that drive to want to make and create and not necessarily be big and famous, but just to like make and create. Like he still has that drive. Whereas like, I don't know, you're in your 40s, right? And a lot of bands in their 40s and stuff, they don't have that drive anymore. So they do go on the touring cycle, and then they get back and they have like their couple months, you know, alone time with their families, and then they hit the studio again. Like that's like a normal thing. But also like he doesn't play any instruments really. And so it's different, like a rock band, like Metallica hitting the road and playing like night in, night out and like being drenched in fucking sweat and like physically exerting themselves to the max versus rapping and singing. Not like diminishing one form over the other, but there's a difference. It's like what it does to your body over time. So I think that's why he has so much more energy.
Yeah, I think also there's no band dynamics. There's no producer dynamics. It's like he does literally whatever the fuck he wants. So, you know, if he goes into the studio, he could spend, I mean, it's up to him how long he wants to be in there. Honestly, he's not fighting with anybody. And I don't know. I think the guy's rad, man. And yeah, this came out 9 months after. It's his shortest record to date, 28 minutes, 30 seconds, something like 31 seconds. And it's short and sweet, 10 songs. But yeah, no, this is killer, man. I don't know. Should we just jump into stinkers if we got them?
There's no stinkers here.
Yeah, there's no stinkers. Of course not.
There are no stinkers.
No. How many bangers do you have out of the 10?
I mean, I don't know. I really do think they're kind of all bangers because I don't know. You have to go into this wanting something different, right? Mm-hmm. And a lot of albums that you listen to, you have to expect something different. Like the LMFAO record. Like I'm not going to throw that on after Pinkerton and expect to like be transported into this different realm of songwriting and aesthetic. Like this is not what it's meant for. That's not the target audience for that. So if you, for lack of a better phrase, if you dumb yourself down to just like enjoying good pop music, then this is better than that. Like this is better than most of the pop music we grew up listening to. This is not just like singer-songwriter shit, you know, like NSYNC and Britney Spears and stuff like that, even though they weren't songwriters. This is better than that. This is something bigger than that. And these beats are timeless. I do think these beats are timeless because they sound like you're in some club, some EDM club in like the 2000s. Well, in the 2000s, I guess. But also it still sounds like what the kids listen to these days. And I know what the kids listen to these days because the barbershop next door to me listens to a lot of music. And I can hear it going through the walls. So I do know what the kids are listening to these days. And like, this is it. This is the perfect fucking bridge between like what we grew up listening to when we're standing in line at Six Flags for Riddler's Revenge. Remember Riddler's Revenge always had the fucking EDM music playing? That I don't remember, but I remember Riddler's Revenge. Yeah. Riddler's Revenge, when you're going through the queue and you get to the point where you're almost getting into the ride itself, that's where all the black lights come on. It gets really dark, and they only played EDM music.
Yeah, now this sounds familiar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then yeah. But like this album is like that bridge. It's like, holy fuck, dude, let's tap into the nostalgia for people like us. And he's almost the same age as us, so that makes sense. But then like I still like new rap music. I still like new hip hop music, and that's what he's doing here. This record is pretty fucking unreal. And he dismisses it as like, this is just a party record I wrote on the bus to try and fucking dick around with my friends. But I'm like, damn, bro, like I don't know, dude. You're
really
still
good.
Still doing something special with this one. 9 records in and still being this relevant. I mean, once again, because earlier records I'm not that big of a fan of, and a lot of people aren't. But even still, I mean, 9 records deep, and you put out arguably one of your better records. You know, that's pretty fucking wild. 15 years later. This is definitely like his most different record. This and Cherry Bomb are the two outliers. And I think this is the biggest outlier in his entire discography because it's straight like, A, it doesn't sound like anything, and B, it's a deliberate attempt to just not sound like anything. Yeah.
And then he also posted when the kind of the record release show. He brought fans to Hollywood Forever Cemetery, which is a very famous cemetery here in California. Pretty cool place too. Did you ever go there?
No.
You never went there. It's there's a lot of fucking like dead celebrities there. It's pretty fucking wild how many dead celebrities and rock stars are buried there. But no. So he brought a bunch of fans there, and it was a no cell phone, no camera allowed or anything like that, because it was kind of, because what he said was when you people aren't themselves when there's fear of a camera being there, of being filmed. So he said none of that. Everybody just have fun listening to the record, and they actually listened to it twice. And he said it was the most fun he's ever had in his whole life. Was that night where everybody was just vibing to his music, and just fucking having a blast and not giving a shit what was going on, what else was going on in the world. And dude, that's sick. That's so sick.
This is kind of like I mean, again, going back to like the early 2000s or that 2000s era EDM house music. Like this is so much that, because just have fun. Like, don't worry about how stupid you look.
Yeah.
And like looking back on those videos, like, dude, we dressed dumb, we danced dumb, we looked dumb, but we had a fucking good time.
Oh, when we were teenagers and shit.
Yeah.
Early 20s, yeah.
Like all the dance pictures and the photos that you took when you went to the dance.
And like homecoming and all that shit.
Yeah. Which I didn't go to a lot of them, but like every picture that I have of them was like, do you look stupid? Like whatever you thought you looked, however cool you thought you looked, you did not.
You look like a stupid teenager. Yeah. Yeah.
And like this is it. This is this embracing like the carefree attitude of music. I don't know. This record's weird, dude. I don't think this is his best record for sure, but I think this almost like doesn't even deserve to be. Almost like Chromocopia for me is number 1, and this could be like 1A, and then Ego would be 2. Like that's where this sits. It's so fucking weird. It's so bizarre, but it really is so damn perfect.
Yeah, it is. So let's get into some bangers. I got 10. I mean, I put them all as bangers. I think this whole record is good. There are a couple songs.
I think they all could be bangers for sure.
Yeah, they really are. There's some weird like off the wall shit, but it's still really fucking good. Which we'll get into some of those songs too. But so what's your 1B, your favorite song on here?
My favorite song is Mom and Him.
Dude, that's my least favorite song. Literally, that is my least favorite song.
Dude,
on here.
That song is so weird. Just it's that drippy thing, that little do, and then he goes, and then he goes, Mom and Him, my Mom and Him. And then it goes into Stop Playing With Me. But yeah, that's my favorite song.
This is like it's more of an interlude than anything else. It's just a little over a minute long.
It's a hype song.
Yeah.
Everything starts low, and you kind of tell everybody's like getting low, like, my Mom and Him.
The chorus is fun, like the whole spit it out thing. The way he raps that it's cool, it's fun. But overall, there's like no beat. It's just like this like plucking of a violin. It's kind of grating to the ear. But
it is the beat.
But I mean, honestly, this is more of an interlude. That's why I put it. That's why I put it.
But then also you got like the nursery rhyme thing. We're like na 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 na. What song is it? Is that a song?
Wait.
Ring
Around the Rosie? Wait, no.
I don't care when I play. You'll just do it anyway.
No.
That's something, dude. That's.
Yeah, what is that? All nursery rhymes kind of sound the same.
Rain, rain, go away. Come again another day. If you don't, I don't care. I'll pull down your underwear. I think like.
Oh, the stupid ass songs when we were kids.
That's also the Trick or Treat song too. I trick or treat, smell my feet, give you something good to eat. If you don't, I don't care.
I'll pull down your underwear? Yeah. Now I'm second guessing myself.
Well, of course that's what we said, and that's weird as fuck that that would ever even happen. But oh, that's the same song. Wait, Rain, Rain, Go Away is the Trick or Treat song.
Yeah,
rain,
I think they're all kind of the same.
Trick or treat, smell my feet. Holy shit.
Ring around the road. No, that's not the one.
No, ring around the rosy, pocket full of bugs.
No, that one's different.
No. That was too serious.
Who cares?
We're talking about pulling underwears down for strangers.
No underwear pulling. No underwear pulling, please.
Yeah, this is my favorite song. I think it's just because it's so fucking ridiculous. It's so out there. Like I think this is like the most outlier song on the record because it's the most not song on the record. There's nothing about this that you can really get onto except the nursery rhyme thing, and then the mom and them. Mom and them. My mom and them.
It's stupid.
That's wow. This is your least favorite song.
Yeah, it's my least favorite one on here.
All right.
So then my banger, my favorite song from Tyler the Creator, "Ring Ring Ring."
This is your favorite song overall.
This is my favorite. This is my number one on the top 10.
I remember.
This is my favorite song from him. I love this. You know, he sings in a higher register. The bass line, fucking killer bass line. A couple rap verses that he raps on, but they're like subdued. He sings a little bit in a lower register. But the song has everything. It's just layered with various musical elements with multiple synth parts, the rising and the falling of the song. Dude, I fucking love this song, and just how cheesy and stupid the ring 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 part is. And he goes
with the
hello.
actual phone ringing.
Well, the actual
hello.
phone ringing. Hello. But when he says hello, it's not on time with the beat, so it's a little bit irritating. But I still love it. But the ring 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 ring, pick up the phone. Hello. It's so stupid.
Phone girl.
God,
Yeah, no,
dude,
this
I
one,
love this song.
this really reminded me of like Chromeo, like very.
Yeah, that's a good.
And like
one.
what Chromeo does, just very like 80s synth funk kind of stuff. Basically, very like sexy time kind of thing here, and that's what's going on. I don't think it's very deep, or I don't think any of these songs are very deep or complex, but you can tell like, he had an idea here, and the idea was like the phone ringing. How can I build a song around that? And then we got this, and this is a banger for
Dude,
sure.
It is. When the first time I heard this, I was kind of blown away at how great of a pop song this is. I listened to it 3 times in a row when it came on. I kept going back and listening to it because it was. I thought it's so incredibly catchy, and just the builds into the various parts. From the verses to the pre-chorus to the actual chorus itself. It's just it's just really, really solid. I don't want to say subtle build, but it's just the perfect build into it, in and out of it. I mean, the guy's perfected what he does.
And the singing like definitely reminded me of like our high school, pre-high school era of like R&B, right? Like the Casey and JoJo kind of thing. Like I never listened to R&B or Casey and JoJo or whatever. I just know the "All My Life" that part, but this reminds me of that.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're absolutely right.
I never fucking listen to R&B.
I could never get into it. But then like Tammy,
Boys to Men, nah.
Tammy loves like Casey and JoJo. She loves 90s R&B because
she's a girl,
and also because
like.
her brother listened to only rap and listened to a lot of R&B, and so that's all Tammy listened to growing up. And so she like it's crazy. Like whenever if we listen to the radio or whatever, and we listen to like Power 106 or whatever, and they play any song from the 90s, she knows every word. She knows every melody. She's singing along to it. Songs I've never even heard.
It's annoying.
It's crazy.
Like Renee's the same way. When we were at Chili's, she was like, "Are they playing Genuine?" I was like, "I don't fucking know, dude. How the fuck? What? How do you even know that?"
It's so bizarre.
Like I could not even name you a Genuine song. I didn't listen to it.
And Renee's like this metalcore chick. Your wife is like a metalcore chick. So her knowing anything about R&B is wild too. It's
fucking bizarre too, because if you remember those pictures we used to take, not we used to take, but like girls used to take at Sears, that super super soft touch like photos.
Yeah.
Basically just ghetto looking photos.
A lot of it was always like the Mexican girls that took pictures.
I look at Renee's pictures from when she was like, because she lived in Cypress, and like if you know anything about Orange County, Cypress is not. It's close to LA, but it's predominantly white.
Yeah.
And every single one of those pictures, her friends are Mexican or black. I was like, dude, what? Like, where do these girls come from? Like, that was like, my neighbor. That was my neighbor.
It's always like the most cholo Mexican girls too.
Oh yeah, and they all
drawn on
on
eyebrows and like the curls around their foreheads and shit. Yeah.
So then, like to me, I think like, oh, that makes sense. Like why you were like exposed to a lot of like the R&B and soul and that '90s era, Genuine and Casey and JoJo and like D'Angelo, where is like I never listened to that shit ever. And you're a girl. I think like R&B music is for girls.
It's really it's not my thing at all. Great singers, all great singers, but just not my style. But yeah, getting back to Tyler the Creator, he just man, dude. Once again, he knows how to blend the different styles so well because it's not just R&B or soul. Like there's so many electronic electro pop elements on all of these songs, especially Ring Ring Ring. I think he absolutely nailed it with this song. I really, really think he did. Where does this one sit banger wise for you?
This is a mid tier. I put Mom and Him as my 1B, and I did mid or high, mid, low bangers.
Okay. So lyrically, I like you mentioned too, a lot of these songs I don't feel are super deep. There's a lot of repetition with the choruses and pre-choruses, and a lot of areas for instrumental parts. And yeah, but in the end, this is about a love lost post breakup, and he's still kind of longing for the girl.
Yeah.
So that's what it is.
How much I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you.
So good.
Before you go and walk out of my life, I love you.
Love it. So what do you got for your number 2B, banger, second banger?
Man, I'm really bummed that you don't like Mom and Him. It's just like the way he says Mom and Him too is so annoying. It's so Mom and Him.
Once
it's
again,
so like Kendrick too. Mom and
I
Him.
don't like Kendrick. We did Kendrick, remember a few years ago?
That's true.
And I couldn't get
into
it.
What did we do?
We did Pimp Like
Pimp or Butterfly.
Yeah. Well, dogs are going crazy. I can hear him. But all right, so what's your 2B?
I don't have 2 Bs. I have high Bs.
Okay, then
mid
let's get into
Bs, and low Bs.
Fucking let's get into some more Bs then. What do you got?
I'll Take Care of You is a high B for me.
Okay.
Sugar on My Tongue is a high B for me. Big
Well,
Po's a high B for me.
Let's get into Sugar on My Tongue. It's a massive song. It blew up on TikTok. So let's get into Sugar on My
TikTok.
Tongue. Well, okay.
I'm not 15.
But you'll fucking scroll all through, IG reels and all that.
Which is literally the exact same thing.
Yeah, it is. It really
and
is.
I do. I scroll through so many Instagram reels.
TikTok's algorithm.
The fact that you call it IG though makes
because I know it makes you mad.
I know. Come on. Did you watch the video for Sugar on My Tongue?
I did. I watched all the videos. Yeah.
This was a good fucking video.
It was
huh?
a wild
like
video. The whole BDSM thing, and he's wearing all the latex, and then it gets more like damn, dude, like the naked mom and dad, or like the mom and dad in their underwear. It's just, and he's on a leash in all latex, like head to toe.
And he knows like it's weird, and he knows it's kind of like edgy and gross. And what I liked about it is that even though he's wearing like the mask, like his mouth is open, and he has his mustache now. Right? He's proud of this mustache thing. And he said before, like, he's like, I didn't know if I could grow a mustache, but everybody told me I should grow one. And like, do you think it looks good? And he's kind of like looking for reassurance. But the thing is cut to the point where it's barely above the mustache. So when he opens his mouth and sings, it's just like this circle, and his mask is black, and obviously he's black, and the mustache is black, and his teeth are so white.
The suit is not
black. It's just this weird fucking like mix of just a lot of like black, and it's kind of gross.
Yeah.
Like what grossed me out about that video the most was just his mouth being like open and everything else was being covered. And I was like, I don't know. That just looked like too buttholey for me.
Okay, that's fair. Too buttholey, man. That's wild.
Too buttholey, But it was cool and I liked it. I like being offended, but I like being offended in a way that it's like fun. Don't offend me too much because then it's like, you're just trying too hard. Fuck off. Like this was a good one.
All right. So I also want to mention on Spotify, so the massive jump in plays on Sugar on My Tongue. So that is at 241 million streams. The next highest is Ring 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 at 90 million.
Yeah, this has more essentially than almost the entire record combined.
Yeah, and honestly, I think it's because it went viral on TikTok. And watching those videos, I mean, I skip past them because it's like I don't want to watch some girl lick her lips. It's just a weird, like TikTok. You'll come across these like videos of like girls doing weird shit, and it's just. But I remember these videos kept popping up, and it was just, it's so fucking retarded. It's so stupid.
The state of affairs that our young children are in. And I say this and
fucking
I'm
weird,
dead
man.
fucking serious because like
And you have a girl, yeah.
kids' dreams and aspirations are now to just be like famous. Like, what do you want to be when I grow up? I want to be famous. I want to be viral. I want to go viral. Like, what the fuck happened to being like doctors and teachers and firefighters and just a normal job? Like, now I want to be famous. I want to be on
But then what
YouTube.
does that even mean? But then, and also, what does that even mean? You know, it's all so relative. But yeah,
Sad. Fuck
Anyway.
that shit.
this is a big song. It's very
Huge
bouncy,
song.
synth pop. You know, the loop is so good. It has this kind of like little bit of a disco beat, but his flow,
Dude.
it's very smooth. His rapping
It's
and
so
singing.
fucking good.
Yeah, a lot of great.
And like the whole
electronic
like
stuff going
the
on.
like it opens up right. We get right into it and then it goes like
Yeah.
and I don't know what that's supposed to be, but it gets me excited. It gets me into it, and I just like the driving bass, like doof 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 doof. Right,
Yeah.
that's it, dude. That's a recipe for success. Don't overthink it. Don't overchurch it. Be normal. Be
Yeah.
normal. I don't
like
know.
it.
I like it.
I dig it. Also, the song reminds me a lot of that band M83. They put out a really popular song like in the late 2010s, like 2017, 18. I know you would know the song if you heard it, but I can't. Do you know what I'm talking about at all? No?
I don't think
M83.
so. I know the. Oh yeah. I
Do you
do
know-
actually.
Will you
Yeah,
just
it's the
listen to
one
it or
that goes,
something?
Yeah, it goes like.
I mean,
like that.
it sounds nothing like what it sounds. What
That's
the
what it
song
is, though.
But I know, yeah, you get it, and I now I know it.
That's exactly what it sounds like.
But that's what this song reminds me
That
of a
song
lot.
fucking sucks, though.
No, that song is so fucking good. Get
Nah,
the
that
fuck
song
out of here.
fucking sucks. Dude,
Oh,
you
yeah,
like
yeah.
shitty fucking music so much more than you like good music, and then you try and pass it off as if you don't. I don't know, dude. You're questionable
Okay.
at best.
You're wrong. But otherwise, yeah. Once again, a lot of great layering. I mean, great production on this song too. It's killer. I get why it went viral. I really do. So also, yeah.
there's a lot of like backhanded. I don't even know what like shock value to this.
but the
There's a lot
lyrics?
of backhanded horrorcore. Yeah, there's a whole thing. And Tyler's been no. He's never shied away from whenever he raps and says things. He says things that are like overly gay because it makes people like, whoa, dude, what the fuck did you say? Especially in the hip hop world, where that's
Yeah.
not a thing you do in hip hop. And so the whole sugar on my tongue thing, and people think, well, it's him eating his own cum. That's what it's about. Like, if if you come, it's all I want to eat. Like, that's, and he's never like denied it, and he's never like said that that's what it is, and that's what he does though, right? That's,
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he does a lot of shock value things. Whether or not he's being serious, because it's another thing too. Like, is he actually bi? I don't know if he's. I don't know his sexual orientation. Not that it fucking matters, because nobody's fucking business. But the way he talks about the certain things in songs, it's like you can't tell. You just can't tell. And this
And again,
this is one song.
he grew up in an era much like we did, where it was just that's what we did, dude. It was just funny. It was funny to us because we were bored and we didn't have cell phones growing up.
Mm-hmm.
And so, like, what do? I don't know. Let's just say fucking vulgar shit to each other and make each other laugh to kill the next 8 hours of our Saturday. 10 hours of our Saturday, right? We left the house at like 10 a.m. and came home at like 10 p.m. Like, what the fuck do you think we did? We had no money, no car, no cell phone.
Mm-hmm.
Like, come on, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
no,
It's
I-
like
I-
the
I
sugar in my tongue. To me, this whole record, like, it's like a throwback to us hanging out, like,
Just as teenagers.
freshman year, before freshman year, just dicking around, talking shit, and just doing nothing,
Just
getting
being
nothing
goofballs.
accomplished,
Yeah,
just
just being-
being goofballs.
Yeah. It does hit this weird his lyrics do hit this weird nostalgia thing for me as well, because he is so close to age with us. I mean, I don't know, just a lot of the same experiences, same shit. I don't
Dude,
know.
the way he talks, bro. Like, I know it's a weird. Like, we're just not pretend that it didn't happen. Like, we said
Yeah,
a lot
yeah.
of fucking weird shit.
We did, yeah.
Not like mean, or it's just weird. And then when we saw the Aristocrats movie in theaters, remember?
Yeah.
That was kind of like, holy fuck. like other people do this too.
We're not the
Like-
only ones talking
Like,
about
whoa,
you know,
dude.
shitting in each other's mouths and
It's just
you know.
the most as ridiculous as you can get. And after that movie came out, that was like vindication. Like, oh, cool, now we can say whatever the fuck we want because it's a joke, even though we've already been doing that. And
Well,
like
we're
that's
just we're just a bunch of bored white kids or a bunch of bored kids growing up in the late 90s.
just a bunch of
early
bored
2000s.
kids. And again, no money, no transportation, and no cell phones.
Yeah,
The fuck else are we gonna do?
yeah, just talk shit to each other
Yeah, just
about
literally
each other.
just talk shit. That's all we do now. Just talk shit constantly.
Yeah.
And see, you don't talk shit, but like you can talk shit. So the difference.
All right, so let's move on to another song. What's another one for you?
Oh, hold on, dude. I got a highlight. Big Poe. Big Poe's a top tier banger.
All right, yeah, Big Bo's my 2B. So let's get into it. What do you got?
I like this as an intro. I think it's fun.
It's great.
I think it's like perfectly sets up the entire record. And then I think Pharrell's great on it.
Mhm.
And it doesn't really sound like Pharrell, but it sounds like someone who's having a fucking blast shit talking with his friend.
Yeah,
Right?
And another thing with Pharrell is like the thing that people know the best about Pharrell is his singing and his production and everything, but a lot of people don't know his rapping. But that's NERD. Like that was how Pharrell came up. It wasn't just, you know, the Neptune's production team. Like he's a solid rapper. He's not like the greatest rapper, but he's solid. He's the equivalent of like RZA. Like RZA's a great producer. He's a good rapper, but he's a better producer. Pharrell's the same way. So, but whenever you hear Pharrell, you just don't realize it's him because you just never hear it.
Like for me too, is I always forget how old Pharrell is
He's fucking old as hell.
because he's like John Legend, dude. He looks so fucking good all the time.
He looks like he's 25 or 30 all the time.
Dude, they don't age at all.
Yeah.
And so he's got to be like 50, 60 years old.
I'd say early.
But
50s.
he's been around. How old do you think he is?
I think early 50s. Let's see. I'm gonna look.
Yeah,
it
he's
up.
got to be. He's at least 50, no more than 60 years old. But he's been around a long time, and he's done a lot of shit. So like, yeah, he grew up in an era where like hip hop was still gaining its feet and becoming big and popular, and he was there.
Mm-hmm.
And then he turned into like this producer, and he produced a lot of big names in his early days, and he's still producing to this day. How old is he?
52.
But he looks like he's like
I know.
He looks younger
Dude,
than us.
he looks 30, 25, between 25 and 30. Yeah. The guy.
I'm telling you, dude. Him and John Legend, man.
Yeah,
John Legend's
I
also a
hate
guy. that
John
looks-
Legend. I think his music is so dull and boring. But yeah,
I think so too.
But yeah,
again, that's
he's another guy
the
that's
piano-driven
never-
kind of like soul. I don't give a fuck.
he's never aged.
But he never ages. Never.
He's 46.
Ages. Pharrell's older than John Legend.
Yeah, right? I would have thought John
I
Legend
never
was
would have
older.
thought that.
Yeah. 46.
That's
wild.
crazy. That's a trivia bit right there.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah,
But no,
I don't know.
This is a killer. And then so some of the samples are really cool. Pass the Cavassier was sampled in this song. So was the thing with Busta Rhymes, because like later in the song they sampled the Busta Rhymes vocal part. If you want to jump. It's just it's cool. There's a lot of cool samples on here that I feel like Tyler wouldn't have been able to get unless it weren't for Pharrell, and that's why the samples are on the Pharrell song.
This song is also a little bit more kind of like aggressive 90s era sounding hip hop. There's a lot of like you said mentioned earlier. There's a lot of I don't know if you did or not. There's a lot of different eras of hip hop being thrown into this record too. Mm-hmm. There's like 90s era, just like aggressive, like hardcore hip hop in this song. There's like LA two-step shit. There's like Atlanta kind of like
What's LA
like
two-step?
groove.
What's that?
Sucker Free.
I don't know. What's LA? I've never heard. I don't remember ever talking about LA two step.
Like the beat, like the song two step. I don't know. That's a whole different thing.
I mean, I don't know. I'm not a hip hop man, so I don't know the reference. But anyway, Big Poe, killer song, man. I dig it. Great opener.
Great
What?
opener.
Would you say Big L?
Yeah, I was trying to think of like I thought there was a Big Poe. Oh, Big Pun. That's what I was thinking of. Big Pun.
I don't know.
You know Big Pun? You know
I
Big
don't
Pun.
know. Maybe I do. I don't know. Doesn't sound familiar to me. But
Tuesday.
yeah. Anyway, and then lyrically, it's about the bitches he likes fucking. That's what it is. It's vulgar.
Yeah.
It's aggressive. And I do agree with you. There's a lot of 90s hip hop all over this record. Like it's not only hip hop but 90s R&B too, which we mentioned on Ring Ring Ring, but this is a very throwback to 90s hip hop, but let's throw in some like modern electro pop into this. Like Charlie XCX almost. Some kind of shit on here. So
that's essentially what like Chromacopia was flirting with, and that's what this is. Like this is Brat, just hip hop style.
Yeah, no, that's a good point. That's a good point. All right, so let's get into something else. What's
Shake It on My Tongue? I got that fucking song stuck in my head now.
I know, it's so good. It's so good. Let's get into another song.
There's fucking 4 songs left. Let's just go through them.
There's more than 4 songs.
1, 2, 3, 4.
We've talked about
5
songs. 5 songs. Yeah, exactly.
There's 6 songs left. Okay.
Exactly. All right. So
same thing.
Let's get into another one. Let's do it. What do you got?
So we're not going.
Well, I mean,
down the list.
Oh, okay. Let's do down the list. Yeah, fine. Whatever.
Well, like, there's only fucking 6 of them left.
Let's do Sucka Free. Let's do Sucka Free.
Let's be real. Like, we don't have a lot of notes on these.
I don't have
deep,
a ton of notes.
complex songs.
I know.
They're
and
really
that
good.
was only 28 minutes. I get it.
Yeah.
So Sucka Free.
We've already talked longer than this album is.
That's true. Yeah. So what do you got on Sucka Free?
This is the one that reminds me of like the LA 2-step. It's just like the dance, like the little gangster dance in the 90s, and
like a Crip Walk almost.
Kinda, yeah.
Okay. Remember Brian Stowe used to do the Crip Walk?
He did, yeah.
The guy who you would never expect to do the Crip Walk. Yeah,
he did the Crip Walk, and I think his shoe size was like size 12 or 13. But he also had wide feet too, so it was
big
like
ass feet. Yeah.
Like just bricks, like actual cinder blocks for like fucking feet is what he had.
Yeah, you're not kidding. He got fucking huge flat feet. Yeah,
he really does, and that I don't know if he still did or whatever or does, but like I remember he had to buy like specific shoes. Like he couldn't wear Vans because like his feet are too wide for those. So he had to buy like specific shoes for wider feet.
And he always wears them untied. He always wears them untied because his feet are just so. They're just so wide.
Yeah, they burst open.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was a thing until like I saw his shoes. I was like, damn, bro, you wear big ass shoes. He's like, oh no, I just got wide feet. I was like, oh, okay, whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, I didn't know that was a thing until that. So,
all right, so Sucka Free. Let's
Sucka Free countdown.
Yeah, so this is a very 90s R&B bass song with the beat, the chorus. The beat is also just kind of it's very deep sounding. It's the best way to just kind of describe it. Solid rapping in the verses, really dig that. The video I liked a lot too. It was fun. It was a nice kind of cheap DIY throwback to like early 2000s. Like they didn't try to put like a filter on
cool.
it. Yeah, they didn't try to put a filter on it, but they filmed it like it was like cheap and DIY. Like he was like rapping in front of a lake, and then they went to like a club, and all the girls were like dancing, twerking, and doing all kinds of shit.
It was
a cool throwback.
As I was watching it, YouTube will like throw you like the top comment or something they thinks you'll probably like, and the top one I saw was something about like, LOL, this dude edited his video in PowerPoint. And I was like, oh my god, that's like absolutely perfect because his little cuts, like he's fucking George Lucas out here with little like spans in and comes out and slides. You know what I mean? Like those are fucking perfect. That was PowerPoint through and through. And then at one point in the video too, where he's like, LOL, my homie James in the background, and like the video stopped or the music stops. Like, get the fuck out of the video.
It was good. It was good.
Oh, he's so fucking funny.
Also, we didn't talk about like the little bit of promotion leading up to it. He was releasing like I think he released 4 little 20-second clip videos with clips of the songs, but just like random kind of people in this giant room with 2 giant speakers. Yeah. And they would just say, kind of something that was related to the song, and then they'd be dancing to the song. But they were all like filmed with like that 90s or 80s or 90s looking filter.
Yeah.
They were all kind of weird and kind of like Tim and Eric kind of feel to them.
Yeah.
But
it was kind of semi promoting it. If you went to the live Chromacopia shows, there was like like not a booth, but some type of exhibit outside that would allude to Don't Tap the Glass. So it's, man, I don't know. The guy just likes to being like artsy.
Yeah, and he likes to have fun. It seems like the guy. I don't know. I have a lot more respect for this guy this week than I ever have. So
He's just a more fun, like David Bowie. Is what he is.
Wow. All right. So do we have any, or lyrically, what do we have on Sucker Free?
Do you remember the Sucker Free Countdown on MTV2?
It sounds really familiar, but I don't know.
It was like probably like right after we graduated high school, so like 5, 6, 7, 8. Sucker Free Countdown. I don't know, whatever.
Was it a hip hop countdown?
It was predominantly like hip hop, yeah, but I think they also did. I think they did other things too, like other TRL top 5, whatever the fuck it was. No, TRL was top 10. Top 10.
Top 10, yeah. If Korn wasn't on it, I didn't watch it.
Oy, that's good. God, TRL is so stupid.
Yeah. Got the Life was the first.
TRL, though.
Got the Life was the first video ever retired from TRL because people kept requesting it, and they got tired of playing it. So
I got tired of fucking watching. I'll tell you that much.
shut the fuck up.
What video? I don't even remember what the video for Got the Life was.
It was the one. It's a very bright video. McGee directed it, and they were playing on like this giant soundstage, very bright, like I said. And then they're like walking through the city, and then the car blows up. There's really no like.
There's no
story.
purpose for this whatsoever.
Yeah, just like a bunch of random little scenes. Cool video.
Oh yeah, and his green jacket.
Yeah, the green fur jacket. Yeah.
That's a dumb video.
Man, but it's the greatest song ever written. No, I
Okay.
don't make the rules.
All right.
I know you definitely don't, though.
Okay.
Okay, anyway. So, Sucker Free. Lyrically, talks about how he started out in L.A. with nothing, really. I was just kind of made it big and made a name for himself. And, yeah, it's cool. It's a little bit deeper of a song compared to everything else. But, yeah, anyway.
I like that bink, 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 park, bink, bink, bink. And in the video, too,
It's
goes
very
bink, bink, bink.
Kendrick. Very Kendrick Lamar. But whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever. I don't like Kendrick. But so Stop Playing With Me. This is an aggressive song. Big, huge
Yes.
beat, killer synth line. He just drives it along so well with that with his rhyming. Fucking killer. Cool back and forth.
And I like the transition. I like the transition from my favorite song, Mom and Em.
It's a good transition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is another kind of like heavier, not necessarily 90s, but this is definitely a heavier beats here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I don't know, he raps heavier.
There's still like a lot of the modern electronic elements to it. Some trappy stuff going on, but it's not obnoxious.
A lot of I don't know, a lot of name dropping, like Juice, like Tupac. I thought that was kind of funny.
Yeah, calling out LeBron. I mean, this is a song. It's the song is calling out the haters, no matter who you are, whether you're famous or you're a little bitch in your basement. Like he just calls everyone out.
Fuck you and your mama. Stop playing with me. Fuck you and your dreams. Stop playing with me.
But yeah, it's a very aggressive song. This is my 4B. I did put this as my 4B.
Good.
So, are we good with this one?
I'm good with that one.
All right, so let's get into Don't Tap the Glass, Tweakin'. This is 2 songs in one. This is something he hasn't done in 10 years. I think it was like something like 10 years where it's
still like 3.5 minutes long, but yeah.
But yeah, no, it's 2 separate songs. So, but it's cool, right?
Dude, my favorite part is just like the transition, the bitch I'm tweaking. That's my favorite part. Bitch I'm tweaking. And then we get into like the second part of it. But yeah, Don't Tap the Glass, the title track part of this song, when he's just kind of saying don't tap the glass. It's
catchy.
That's a very like newer kind of trappy, what the kids listen to these days. Like I get it. I get why this exists.
But damn,
it's the weakest part of the 2-part song. If we're gonna,
it's catchy though. It's catchy, and I always find myself singing it.
It's catchy by repetition, right?
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
That's fine.
Yeah, nothing wrong with it. But and then the second half, the tweaking part, it is something. It's definitely different from the first half, and it's a lot more aggressive too. So,
dude, it's so fun. Bitch, I'm tweaking. Like how he says, all like he's scared. Bitch, I'm tweaking.
And reading what people were saying, like on Genius Lyrics and shit, they were saying like, oh my god, this is like so cool that he does this, that he splits these songs up, and he hasn't done it in 10 years or so long, whatever. And they treat it like this is like the coolest thing ever, and it's like. It's fun, but it's not like people are acting like it's groundbreaking. But it's
it's
really
it's
not.
goofy.
Yeah,
This record isn't supposed to be anything but just Tyler having a good time and making music that's not for anybody but him and his friends.
Yeah, it's true. I mean,
and Columbia Music.
And this lyrically, this one, he's just calling out the haters, the idiots, both men and women. He just doesn't give a fuck, man. Just calls them all out. I like it. I like it.
That's good.
But yeah, have anything else on this one?
That's it.
All right. So Don't You Worry, Baby. I like this song a lot. This is my 5B. Could have been my 4B. Could have been higher. Who knows? But this is pretty much not him. I mean, the girl who sings on it is Madison McFerrin. She's from Brooklyn, soul singer. I think her voice sounds incredible on this song, and she sings through the whole song. Like Tyler is only here for the beats, doing a little bit of harmonizing and being a hype man. That's it. Like he's not.
Yeah. This
is not his song. This is like he gives it all to Madison, and I think it's great. I think it's totally.
This one reminded me of like I don't know, some like Atlanta kind of hip hop from like the early 2000s. Like it has a little bit of outcasty kind of vibes to it. Very, very fun. And I love how fast that like hi-hat is, right? That like it blends into this one continuous note. But yeah, dude, her voice is amazing. And again, like Tyler loves to do this kind of shit, right? Heavy beats over kind of like beautiful chords. And then whether or not we want to just sing him or have someone else sing the hook or sing the melody, those are the three things that he likes a lot. And a lot of his songs are just that. And it's a formula that he sticks to, and it's fucking amazing.
And it works, yeah.
He's been doing it since like before Bastard.
Mm-hmm. But damn,
the song's a banger.
I think the song is incredible. I there was something about her voice that just locked me in, and like I'm gonna go and listen to her other music. This made me want to go listen to other music, and I don't even like soul music. I don't like R&B, but I was so I've been so captivated by her voice that I gotta go check.
I mean,
out
I'm not like trying to diminish what she's doing here because I think she sounds perfect in this regard. But this really does remind me a lot of like 2000s era.
It does.
Pop, soul, funk, fucking hip hop shit.
Absolutely. But I think like you said, it's the combination of her great voice with the beat that Tyler created, and because he's Tyler the creator. But I think just the combination of that, it's just perfect. It's fucking perfect. I mean, I kind of hope he's produced a record for her, because that would be so sick. Like a record of just her and him doing the beats would be fucking insanely good. I would
because
love
there's
that
a
shit.
there's a better song that has like a female vocalist in it, and that's just the next song.
No, I think this is better.
The next song is the better song.
No, it's not. I don't think it's the better song at all.
I don't make the rules.
I know you don't. Come on. We all know you don't make the rules. We know this. We know this.
I calls them as I sees them. That's all I can do.
You don't see a lot of things. But lyrically, it's pretty surface level. It's literally what the song is. Don't worry, baby.
Don't you worry, baby.
Don't you worry, baby. I got you. So, dude, I fucking love this song. I really, I do love this song. So
that's something.
Let's get into "I'll Take Care of You." This is
it's
good, but come on,
this is top tier banger right here. This is so simple. This is just like cutting board, right? There's nothing else going on here. Just a good groove. This is like really, really like deep house kind of shit. Also very kind of like outcasty to this one. Very deep house Atlanta stuff from the late 90s, early 2000s. He asked his girl Yeba, like the last minute. He had done this whole song, and he's like, dude, I want this person to sing on this album. And he just like, hey, here's my song. He sent it to her. She was overseas, and he was somewhere else. And she's like, yeah, I like it. I'll do it. And he was just fucking super, super excited. Like he was
Is she not American?
I don't know. They were both just in different areas. I don't know if she's American or not. They were just on different parts of the world. Because I got much from the Zane Lowe interview, and he was really giddy and excited about having her sing this part. And I thought that was kind of fun. That was cool. That was cute to see somebody excited or write something and think like, damn, I want this person to sing it. I hope they do. And he sends it to her, and she does. And he's like, fuck yeah.
That's one thing I noticed when I was reading through a bunch of stuff about him. He's a guy who reached out to so many people to be on his tracks, to sing and perform on his tracks. And he got turned down so much up until like up through like the late 2010s and early 2020s. Like he would reach out to Rihanna. He'd reach out to like I couldn't believe how many people turned him down. It was crazy how many people he got turned down. And yet he kept going. He kept trying, which is cool too.
And I don't think it's one of those things where it's like, oh, let's just email 100 people, and if somebody says yes, then that's good. I think it's more like he really wanted to work with every single one of those people.
Yeah.
Because again, he's our age, and like it would be fucking cool if we were, aggressive musicians and wanted to work with Rihanna. Like, fuck yeah, that'd be badass. Like, we have nothing in common, but I'd still like enjoy doing it, picking her brain about like what she likes and dislikes about music. Like, fuck yeah. So I think it comes from a place of just a love for music. And in that video you sent, right, where he's just dicking around the fucking, like on vacation, and the backdrop's like I don't remember what the backdrop was, but the backdrop was like him on vacation somewhere in like a nice room, and the video of him with the hat on, he's dicking around the keyboards,
on the keyboard, doing Dick Hyman shit on there,
But the background was like, dude, you're clearly on vacation somewhere that's nicer than like any of us are probably ever going to go, and you're still just dicking around on a keyboard.
Yeah. I just think he genuinely loves music. I think he loves being around people and just likes being just a fucking goofball.
I think
honestly, that's what it is.
Yeah. He for sure likes being around people. He likes having friends. He likes partying. He likes doing these things, but he also really, really likes not doing any of those things. And he's definitely not shy about thinking like, I'm just going to stay home. Because he said like multiple interviews and stuff. He's just like, people are like, oh, what do you do? Like, I just go home. Like, I don't really want to do anything.
Respect. Yeah. So I'll take care of you.
That's it, dude. Tell me what it is.
Yeah, tell me what it is. So
this is my least favorite song, but I think this is the only appropriate closer.
I thought it was a great closer. I really did. This is my 8B, but normally closers are just kind of boring and they're depressing. And this one is a bit depressing. It's very melancholy, but it's perfect. Like this is what you need from this record to bring it all back, because it's just so hyper and so poppy and fun. But you need something to end it. Like this is the end of the party. The lights are turning on. Very like,
all right, curtains are closing, and like that's it, right? Very, very grand, very Panic at the Disco.
Yeah. Well, okay, you need to not do that, but no, it's not true. No, I thought it was killer. Big, heavy trudging along kind of beat. Sings on the whole song. There's no real rapping on here, and then lyrically, he opens up a lot about it's like trust issues with people and in relationships, whether they're romantic or just friends. Which is probably one of the most vulnerable songs on the whole record. Would be this track. So it's a killer closer. I dig it.
It's a good closer. Like I said, my least favorite song on the record, but it's the most appropriate closer.
Yes, absolutely. So. I mean, that's all we really have on the music and lyrics. Like we talked about it, there's not too much to dive into because it's such a short record and it's meant to be just a pop record. And the album artwork, I've always loved his album art. I think every record is something unique and kind of weird and quirky and bizarre, and this is no exception. I mean, it's like a caricature of him, like blown out. His arms are all fucking buff and cartoony, and his face is all like his lips are just like a caricature of a black person, back in like the 1930s. It's just so over the top and ridiculous. The big gold chain and
the buff arms, and the big hands.
It's just so stupid. But I think it's a solid artwork. I like.
Yeah, he's always had really good artwork. I think every single one of his records, Bastard aside, has had pretty great artwork. Mm-hmm. Even like Cherry Bomb, which is
I like Cherry Bomb.
Divisive
musically, but not the artwork.
No, the artwork's fucking. No. The artwork's kind of trash. Yeah.
No, I like the artwork on that one.
Oh, you like trash? So that checks out.
Okay, settle down.
That makes sense.
And another thing too, vinyl wise, I think this is important to talk about because you and I collect vinyl. You own a record store, Desert Grooves Records, huge. That's true. In Arizona, huge. So this record's only been pressed once when it came out. It's a limited pressing, and it's hard to find in the wild. But there's a lot of them out there, but they're still hard to find. It's on
Never
clear
seen
wax. I've seen them in stores, but they're always like $80. I'm not going to spend $80 on this record. And it's on clear wax, no jacket. It's always just like in a clear generic jacket. So it's like I'm even less likely to fucking buy it. What's a picture of this actually? Now that I think about it. But anyway, it's crazy expensive, and it really makes me mad because this is the one I want on vinyl more than anything, and I don't want to drop $80 for it, even on Discogs.
You have it.
Do you have it?
No, you have it.
I don't have this record on vinyl.
What did you? I thought you bought it at the store.
What store?
When you bought dogs. When you bought dogs.
No, I was going to buy it, but he was going to charge me like $90. And I said, nah, man, that seems really steep. And he's like, well, on Amazon, it's selling for like over $100. I'm selling for $90.
Fucking Amazon.
Yeah, he's basing off of Amazon.
Add that to the list of fucking garbage record stores I don't ever want to visit.
Yeah, was it Rat Hole Records in Riverside?
Riverside,
yeah. That place sucks. But we talked about
that's the only time you ever saw it, right? That was the only time you ever saw the record?
Saw it in the wild, yeah. I mean, I've seen like White Rabbit post it on their Instagram, but every time I've been in there, it's always gone. It's never there.
I'd buy it for the 50. Like if it was 50 and I saw it for 50, I'd buy it just because that's just what they demand.
On Discogs, like the cheapest you could always find it for is like 60. So I've almost been tempted to buy it on Discogs, but I just want to find it in the wild.
It is pretty ridiculous. Like even Chromacopia, like his test pressing, quote unquote test pressing, they made 100,000 of them, and they still consistently go for $150.
This one pressing, this clear pressing, they call it a test pressing. If you go on Discogs, it's labeled as a test pressing. But I don't know how many they actually pressed of it. I didn't.
So they probably did something similar, which means you'll get another pressing because the actual pressing of Chromacopia just came out like 2 weeks ago. And that record was released last year, so that's how long you have to wait to get your record.
Well, when I went to White Rabbit on Saturday, they had like pretty much every Tyler the Creator record. Because I immediately went to that section to see if they had it, and no, but they had everything but Tap the Glass.
Dude, we sell so much Tyler the Creator; it's ridiculous.
I mean, yeah, I get it. I get it though. Totally get it.
So much.
So we have nothing else on the record. Let's wrap it up. Let's give our final thoughts on the record. Let's rate the record based off of our world-famous 3-point rating system where 3 is a perfect album, 2 is a good album you're going to continue to listen to, 1 is a bad album, give it a shot, and 0 is the worst thing you've ever heard. What do you got? Go.
Yeah, I don't see anything wrong with this record. I don't think it's a perfect record. I really don't. And in the scope of his career, I would rather him try really hard and hit that mark like I think he did on Chromacopia, then I would listen to this if we're just comparing the two. But again, like I said earlier, I think like Chromacopia's peak. Like Green Day and Billy Joel always wanted to do something like American Idiot, and even though we don't think that's their best record, that's what they wanted to do as artists, as musicians. That was like their peak. I think Chromacopia is Tyler's peak. Like everything about that is just absolutely big. It's grand. It's huge. Huge. So if that's number 1, I would even put Tap the Glass at like 1A because it's just different. It's so fucking weird, and and the target audience is different. Everything about this is just different. It's a throwaway record that it's like the best throwaway record of all time, maybe. Is what it is.
I think it's unfair to call it a throwaway record.
But it is a throwaway record.
It's not,
it absolutely is a throwaway record. He says it's a throwaway record. This is nothing. Don't look too much into this. Just have a good time. And like that's it. That's all there is to it.
So then what would you rate it?
I give it 2.5.
2.5, solid.
2.55. I give it 2.55.
Solid.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, my final thoughts. I think this is a great pop record. I think it's truly a great pop record. One of the best pop records that's come out in many years. And I get it. That's not what he's known for. He's known for just making a little bit more complex records, better lyrics and all that. But whatever. This just goes to show that he can write an equally as good, if not better, pop record than he could like a hip hop or electro record or whatever he's looking to do, whatever he identifies his music as. And I think it's great front to back. There's not one point on this record where there's a lull. Even like Onomatopoeia, whatever that song is, Mana Mana Moa. What is that song called? What's that song called? Whatever it is. Like
that was good. Try it again.
That song, it is an interlude, but it's still cool. There's a lot going on there, and it doesn't get dull. It keeps you, into it. And
Onomatopoeia.
What is the song? I really don't know what the song.
Momonym.
There you go. But so overall, yeah, this is just a truly incredible pop record. And reading more about Tyler, the creator, and his output and what he does in music and kind of how funny the guy is, a lot of mad respect. Way more respect than I had for him a week and a half ago. So, with that being said, I don't do this often. I really don't. But I'll give this a perfect 3 out of 3.
That's wild.
I think it's a perfect pop record. I really do.
So
think it's a perfect
this is
pop
on
record.
par with like
Louder Now from
Zeppelin
Taking Back
2,
Sunday.
fucking Louder Now, fucking Cosmos Factory.
No,
Like,
I think
this is on par with that.
I think as a pop record, yeah. I think
Pretty good.
as a pop record, I think
okay.
this is a perfect record. Okay, we all know I don't make the rules. We all know this.
I don't know what
know
that's
you
supposed
don't
to mean
either.
anymore.
I know you don't either. And
I
with
don't
that
even know
being
what that's
said,
supposed to mean anymore.
and with that being said, this Tyler the Creator record is perfect. Just a perfect pop record. Go check it out. Go listen. If people listen to this podcast, Skip. If you've never listened to it, go listen to it. Have some fun. Have some fun for once in your life.
He's
boys.
not going to listen to it, and if he does, he's going to hate all of it.
He's gonna hate it all.
They don't have fun over there.
No, not in Britland. No, they don't. But anyway, there's the cyberbullying for the day, dude. Right? We'll know if Skip listens.
Right at the end.
We'll know if Skip listens to the very
We almost
end.
didn't do it.
Yeah,
That's shocking. That's kind of scary. I don't like that.
Yeah, it's true.
This podcast needs more bullying.
We need a lot more cyberbullying. Yeah. So that's all we have for this week. So thank you all for listening. Go to Spotify, Apple Podcasts, give us 5 stars. If you're watching on YouTube, smash that subscribe button. That's what the kids say. And that's it. That's all.